What's going on, y'all? 5:09 a.m. in the morning of July 10th, Friday. Yeah, man, it's just something, man. Like a girl or that, like woman, just you got a personality, you got a part to you, but it's something behind that mask. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about them. We know we gone in society, we just go on about our lives and we just handle what we gotta handle, but people, they just hide things about them and you don't really see it until you see it. You know what I'm saying? Until you get close to them, until you just catch it, or not that is they're gonna show you unless they're comfortable with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like us guys or dude, we have an idealistic way of looking at women, or this, or they very innocent people and princess and blah blah blah. We have like a religious way of looking at, girls and women and how they are, but they have a way of them that's like kind of, they have an instinct. They have instincts. You know how guys, we have a protective instinct. We look at it. Women, they have that too. They have a energy instinct, like, oh, they feel things, and the intimate instinct. You know what I'm saying? They got that too. They got a part, like they want to feel themselves and they look a certain way, but you may not see it just the way she carries herself. Maybe she's so introverted, or she's focused on whatever she's focused on, or she's quiet, or she's a lawyer, or just based off her personality and her mask. But man, bruh, once you comfortable with that girl, once you hear stories, you don't realize that girl, man, see me on some stuff. She's really on some. You would have to hear from like a friend. Like if you're a guy, you're not cool with people, or this, or you're kind of introverted, or you're not gonna really hear these things unless you're friends with certain people. You ain't gonna hear crazy stories of girls doing this and that and being on that. You may not even believe it. You may not hear it because I guess you're not cool, or you're just not in the in crowd. But if you do talk to people or certain, you're gonna hear what girls do. Like they really on certain things. You're gonna see certain photos and things of them you would never expect it. You're like, oh my goodness, like I thought she was like a good school girl and she was in dual language. She was really that, and she lives in this part of town, and she has like, you would never expect it. You realize that, bro, she really on that time, and like she's really a freak. She's a FR. She's really like, she be on that type of time. Like she free. Like she's so free. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I saw it. Like I was like, my friend, he had shown me it was on Snapchat. It was a video of a girl, like she was just standing and she was like nothing on, and I'm like, bruh, like I know that person, like saw them at school, and it's like she was not even close to that type of thing or showing herself like this. She had her glasses on, and she was in a class, dual language, and she's focused on her education and all that type of shit. Like women, like they're so double layered. Like you wouldn't really know until you see it. You wouldn't really know certain parts of them, like of them being very like intimate, not with you, but just with the idea of things, loving certain things, like being so sensual and sexual. You know what I'm saying? Being so like sexual and just lustful, like, it's not that it would tell you, like you would have to put two to two together. It depends if she's like comfortable with you. She would kind of reveal to you, or she would start to dress a certain way to you. Yeah, women, they may not like show that part of themselves because they don't want to get demonized, or maybe they don't want to get certain people hooked, or you don't want to like get stalked. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of guys or whatever they're not really used to dealing with a woman's true part of them. They're being open and actual, and they not used to that. Probably on Instagram or what they see or the website, but that's not real. I'm talking about in person. Like a woman telling you this and that. A woman that. I wasn't really used to it too. Like, so let me tell y'all something, bro. Crazy story. Like, so I got one, but this one is not as crazy. The first one. So I met a person where I go, right, or whatever. I ain't just meet her like, oh, you meet someone and hey, how are you? Nice. No, it's like cousin's neighborhood or whatever. We just outside. We're playing catch. We're playing football. Everybody, there's these girls, there's these guys, whatever. It was just we just playing football, like, what I'm saying. We're just outside. I'm with my cousins. I'm with that. We're just playing football. This was a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? It was this girl. She had a football in that. I'm just saying, we cool. We playing football. All that. We cool. So. So. We played football on it, and then we stopped. And then after that day, she went home and we went home. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we was doing. I ain't really assume anything of her, at all. I ain't really assume anything of her. She's just a girl outside. She's just planning to play football. Like, we're just, we're teenagers. Like, I think I was around 16. She had to be around 15. You know what I'm saying? 15. We're just outside. So months go by. I haven't seen her in months. So she stops by in my neighborhood because the neighborhood where we played football, blah, blah, blah. It's my old cousin's neighborhood because they done moved out, blah, blah, blah. So that was like years ago, but whatever. So she stopped by my neighborhood coincidentally. I don't know how. Maybe she has someone, there, like, a grandma, a family member. I don't know. From what I'm guessing. And then it was, I guess, she hopped by. She says, what's up to me? I say, hi, I remember you, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how she remembered me. And then, whatchamacallit? She says she's about to come back later or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, damn, she really gonna come back? And like, I never seen her in months, so I don't know. Maybe she is gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? So she comes back a day or two later. I walk back from my house. I see her. She's sitting on a porch. On the grandma porch. I'm just walking forward to her, making my way up front. Right? And, because before, seeing her, like when I was seeing her, she just had regular clothes on. When she said what's up to me and she stopped by saying she was going to come back after months of not seeing her or whatever the case is, because we was just playing outside. It was something like small like that. She just had regular clothes on, just casual. And then that day when she had finally came and she sat down on the porch, I came by. She came. She came up to me, asked I want to play catch. I'm like, okay, cool, I want to play catch again. We played catch. It was with a football, coincidentally. Again, kind of weird. It was kind of flat, like we did last time. And, bro, I take a look at her, I'm like, oh, my goodness. I look at her. Lord, forgive me. I look at her body, bro, because I'm kind of, like, skinny, like, bro, I look at her body, the way she's built. I'm like, bro, she is built. Oh my God. Like, I'm trying my best not to look, like, keep it respectful. She was just, I did not know. She was just amazingly just curvy, thick. I'm like, yo. I'm like, what is going on, bro? Like, my mind is just, I'm trying my best not to look. I'm just taking little side glances. Not trying to be a weirdo. man, bro, I'm just like, bro, I've never knew she was kind of built like that. She was just, man, it was just amazing to me. You see, I guess like when they show their parts of themselves, they'll feel more comfortable. But I guess they don't to certain guys, or I don't know, because we got hooked. You know, we turn into like a fiend for it. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much for us. Like it's a rush. It's like, oh my goodness, it's too much. You know? I'm like, golly, it's like you rush, the endorphins is hitting you like, whoa, oh my. It's different when it's in your face than you scrolling on your freaking IG feed or your Facebook feed. Or whatever type of website you be watching. It's different than in person. Cause I thought she was just normal, whatever. Some person that was like, it's like a friend that I knew outside. But when I see how she really dressed, I'm like, yo, that girl was just amazingly just, bro, I don't want to say it. I'm like, man, bro, like it was just, I'm like, I've never experienced that. I was trying to feel and see what's up with that, but her sister was there, and it just kind of gets weird, and I didn't want to touch or do nothing, so I just we fizzled out. I'm like, yo, she was just, I didn't know she was built like that, just her knees and her waist. I'm like, yo, she is, you know, I see why, like, even though it may be a little harsh, certain religions just kind of make women cover up because the attention they draw, what it does, the emotions, the mentality it motivates is just different. It could really does a lot. Like a woman's body is just too much. It's powerful. Like just they physically, just the way they built, it's like a weapon. Like it's just, oh my goodness, bro. Like it's just, it gotta be just sometimes not even seen, because man, it will have your brain go crazy. You know, I'm not talking about on a IG feed that you saw a girl on Instagram, bro. I'm talking about in person. It will drive you crazy, because you doing it on behind your screen. It's just behind the screen. There's nobody behind, so you feel more comfortable. Your brain feels comfortable and right. You know, but if it's in front of your face, your mind's gonna go crazy, because you gonna think that, am I crazy right now? Am I insane? Like, I'm not saying this is crazy to me, but it's like, damn, this is real. Like a girl with a slim waist, nice round curves, and you will drive yourself crazy. It's like, now you're gonna try to say good things or make up to not ruin it, to maybe you could have a good time with her, because you're just not used to that. You know, I think women turn apart of themselves on a certain level, and we kind of get hooked. You know, we get needy. We crave that. You know, when we can't handle a certain part of a woman, just how they are, and we just get hooked on it. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. You know, I'm like, damn, bro, she's really, you know. I saw a video too where, you know, they be doing these skits. I thought it's fake, but I'll see these girls that randomly will sit in guys' laps, and I'll see these guys' reaction, and these guys would like just totally just be in shock, because a girl that's built and that's sitting on a lap, that kind of looks like the girl that they see on their feed, is like, yo, this is insane. It's like, yo, you're like, this is not even real. We just can't handle that part of a woman, just even how they build. It's just it does a lot to you. Part 3. And so in another part too, like, it's kind of crazy. So I was outside in the middle of the night. You know, you would have thought it's too late. Like, why are people out or this? There's nobody. I'm just standing around outside of my neighborhood. I don't know what I'm doing outside, and I'm just staring around place. Like, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, you know, I'm just outside. I'm not doing anything much. I'm just minding my business. And I see this girl. She damn near, I don't know if she was on or whatever. She's walking up to the apartment and she was damn near half. I'm like, why are you walking half? I'm like, bro, like, I saw her top area and that. Of course she had, you know, drawers and press on, but it's like, why are you walking outside as the middle of the night? I just looked across. I'm like, whoa, like, they really feel comfortable. Like, it was only her. Like, you don't know what could have happened or who's around. I'm like, yo, you don't really see nobody just walk outside like that, because it's kind of dangerous, like, especially when it's out. They say the freaks come out at night, and the creeps do come out at night too, you know, and because it's nighttime, it's dark, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I saw this, like, certain things about a woman or that, you're gonna be shown to it all of a sudden. Just, you know, just parts about them wearing certain things and them saying just a part of them. And if you don't have a certain maturity, I don't want to say maturity, understanding of it, it could drive you crazy, or you could be obsessed. Just a part of her. You're so obsessed how she moves her body, how she smiles, her seductiveness. You know, you're not going to be able to control it, and you go down these rabbit holes, because a lot of guys are just not used to that. You know, we're used to a woman just being herself and being the lawyer, being a teacher, just being regular and being our friend. You know, we're not used to seeing a certain part of her being sensual and open. You know what I'm saying? Her showing herself a certain way to us, her dressing a certain way to us. Because the moment she does that, we're hooked, and she knows that. So she knows not to kind of play around, or maybe she would get judged, or, you know, she doesn't want to look a certain way on the outside. So I'm telling you, but a lot of these girls, bro, they be fiends. You know what I'm saying? They be on some nympho type of stuff. You just got to get them to the right place. It's not that you could, like, force them to be comfortable, because maybe they're not comfortable. Maybe you're rushing it. It just got to really be that moment, and they will show you some things, bro. They will literally send you certain things and tell you. It'll kind of like, you really on this time, and you really, like, it'll kind of throw you off. And you would have to be really observant. Like, they will do that. Like, you know, they'll move their body away. They'll do this. And I'm telling you, man, you can't really be surprised at it. You kind of have to just see it and just move forward. That's just how they are. You know, they can't help themselves. They got a lot of energies and within them. You know, you can't really be surprised. You got to just take it head on and move forward. You know, you can't be obsessed with it. Like, you know, I get it. She looks good, or she's that. She smiles, and you can't be, you can't, bro. Just take it on and move forward. So you're going to do that. And if you're a guy that's practicing self-control, you're helping yourself, you're not using a lot of your energy, you're not playing with yourself, you're not that, you're just holding it in, that actual energy, bro, that chi energy, this force, it's gonna come out of you, bro. It's gonna come out of you, whether you realize or not. And women, bro, they gonna kind of see that. They're gonna put themselves in your way, in your vicinity, and they're gonna try to seduce you, or trying to put ways around you so you could kind of lust and think. Like, they gonna do that, bruh. Cause they know something about you that you not releasing. You're not doing that, bro. Cause I'm not releasing. It's been how many days since January 15th since I've, jet off. You know what I'm saying? Jet off. Got active or whatever the case is. It's been 176 days. So that's like freaking 6-7 months ago. Like women, they gon' show that part because the energy's gonna come out. It's gonna trigger them. It's gonna be like, oh, this guy, and then I've seen it like too many times, bro. Even on here, bro. Like they gon' do it, bro. I'm telling you. They gon' dress a certain way, bro. They gon' pop it out. You gon' feel a energy from them, bro. A lustful energy. They gon' do it, bro. That I'm telling you. Because that is what they are. That's behind their mask, their personality. It's this primal, this animal. Like you can see a girl like on Instagram. Yeah, she's faking that she doing this, but in real life she's a lawyer. She's at work, or she's at church. Being a deacon and passion. I'm telling you, bruh. If you get her to that spot, man, she gonna show you. She gonna show you what it is. I'm telling you, bruh. I don't know if you're gonna be able to handle it. Like she gonna tell you how much people that she did this. It's gonna be too much for you, man. I say don't even take it serious. Just move forward, bro. Cause that's just what they are, bro. Like, they're very actual beings, I don't want to say they're beings, but they have this part of them, this openness to them, this wideness. That is what it is. You can't let it throw you off. You can't be like, oh, let me try to do this and let me try to. Now you're getting so coked up from no. You got to just know how to take it and just move forward. Like see it and okay, move forward. You know what I'm saying? We get so addicted to it, or we get like kind of critical and judgmental, and we got to just move forward from that and not let it trigger us or whatever. It will somehow because it's a woman, but it's like we not used to a woman just opening because we just look at her as like a woman, or she's a lawyer, her personality, and she's your friend. But when she opens that side, when she dresses, showing, you're gonna be like, whoa, holy moly, I did not know you was built like that. Whoa, I ain't know you look. It's gonna trigger your endorphins. Like you gonna have to step away. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, we can't. You gotta know how to, like, I don't want to say tame, but manage that that part of you. Cause man, they will. I'm telling you, bro. I don't care what she is. She's this and she that. She gonna show it. She gonna say some things, bro. I witnessed it. Not all the time, but I'm telling you, man. A lot of guys get hooked, man. They get hooked from that. Don't get hooked. I'm talking about in person. Like a guy will be friends with a girl and maybe she gets comfortable with him a little bit and she starts to wear shorts and that, and the guy's looking at her like, wow. And he's trying not to say the right thing, but he doesn't know that she's open and she's right for the opportunity, but he doesn't want to ruin it in hopes of. But it happens, man. You gotta just kind of just let it go or whatever. I don't know, but we can't be so thrown off with a woman being too open or this. That's just kind of, that's a part of them. It's not like it's isolated or it's neglected. That's literally a part of them. You know what I'm saying? They got that energy to them. You know what I'm saying? So don't get surprised. I'm not talking about on your IG thing. I'm talking about in real life. If a girl, you thought it was normal, she this, and then she's wearing something crazy and she flashes out, I'm telling you,